the day that the Lord has made.
What I was saying is about my home. It is my goal that we do a lot of the renovations renovations, not really renovations, I guess, making our house into a home, changing up some things, because y'all know when you buy a builder grade home, it's some things that you're going to have to change unless you actually get your house built with the contractor exactly how you want it. You do all the designings and everything, then you won't have to do any type of upgrades or renovations or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, those are goals that I have for my home. Is some things, a lot of the things will be changed downstairs, and like upstairs as well. Not a whole lot of stuff upstairs besides the flooring. So what I was saying about my home, I purchased this home, and I'll put the video up either in the description bar or be at the end of the video. You can actually click on it to go to that video, as well as I'm going to refer to a program called Naca, because originally that is how we were going to purchase our home. It is a great program. However, you do need to make sure you have a good mortgage counselor. They are referred as MCs, mortgage counselor. When I originally started NACA, I had a wonderful mortgage counselor, but for whatever reason, and it was very abruptly, she was no longer working there. I don't know what happened. When I tried to find out what happened to reach out to her, she never responded, but she was on it. Whenever I sent her an email, she responded right away. If it was something that she needed from me, I gave it to her or faxed it or whatever right away. She kept me up to date as to what she needed and how soon, how the process was going, everything. Again, like I said, she abruptly was no longer working there, and they assigned me another MC, mortgage counselor, who was quite the opposite. It was very hard getting in touch with her, to the point where I had to actually call to speak to the manager and let them know, hey, she's not returning my phone calls, she's not keeping me up to date as to what's going on. So far, I mean, it was so bad until a week before my closing, you guys. A week before my closing. Mind you now, ever since I began the NACA program, when I had to actually take a traveling nurse assignment, they knew about it, okay? That assignment was from June till September. I was supposed to close, I think, around the 18th or 19th of September. Well, as I just stated, a week before my closing, she told me, oh, we can no longer accept your traveling nurse assignment because it is not taxable. Those of you who are not familiar with traveling nursing, the bulk of your money comes from what we call a stifling pay, and that usually helps pay with your apartment or home or housing, whatever you, whether you get a house or apartment or extended stay, whatever, you use that money for that. And then the remaining of the money is your hourly pay. Well, the hourly pay is the only pay that is only taxable. So because of only half of that income was being taxed, she told me that they could no longer use that income. Okay, why did she wait till the week of September? I mean, the week of my closing, when they knew that I was on this assignment since June. So that is what ended up happening. So I did not close with NACA. Do I think it's still a great program? Of course. And if you are interested in that, I have 2 videos on my channel talking about the NACA program. Feel free to search on my channel. I believe it was like in 2016 either 2016 or 2017 that those videos should be on my channel. So moving forward, I called the builders of my home, this particular home here, and let them know what was going on, that we was trying to work out something. So in December, she reached out to me and said, hey, we do have a family who is thinking about buying this home. Are you still interested? Because if not, then we're going to release it to this other family. Of course, I prayed, cried. So she said, hey, you know, I have another mortgage, a mortgage company that we use a lot, that maybe you can reach out to them and see what they say. So that's what I did. And we ended up closing with that particular builder. And therefore, we have this home. Now, I was able to get a little bit more money, because if you're not familiar with Naca, they give you a cap on how much house you can purchase. So because of how much house I was purchased, I couldn't get all of the things, the upgrades that I wanted to get in this home, because it was exceeded the amount of housing that I could have purchased with Naca. So with this particular mortgage company, I was able to get a little bit more. However, the home was already built. The only thing I believe we added on was the back screen porch, I believe. I believe that was it, because everything else was done. So with that being said, there's a lot of things in my home I was not able to get because of the caps of the housing when I was purchasing my home with Naca. By the week of my closing is when I found out that I could not close with Naca, so therefore I had to wait. Got another bank mortgage company on board, and we closed in January of 2018. So years later, because it is now 2025, we did renovate the downstairs bathroom. However, it's not fully completed. There's still some things that we need to do in there. And let me also say this, you guys, be thankful for what you have and take your time into getting it where you want it to be. I know that there's a lot of people who wish they had a home and they're working towards it. So I'm very grateful. First and foremost, I'm grateful to God for blessing us with the opportunity to have another home. As I stated in the previous clip, our first home got repossessed, and God blessed us with another home. I'm grateful, and I don't mind putting the work into making this into the home making this house into the home that we desire. So far and foremost, I just want to say that even though I'm going to show you guys some things that I wish I had known or did better, whatever the case may be. However, I am still very grateful, and do also understand that if you wait till after you close and you put work into your home, the value of your home will increase. So therefore, if you ever decide to sell, then your home will appreciate at a higher value than what you purchased it for, especially if you put work into your home. Of course, if the housing market goes up, it automatically your home value will also increase. But because you put more work into it, it will also cause the value of your home to increase. So keep that in mind as well. So I'm going to kind of take you guys around, and it will probably just be downstairs and just show you, talk to you about some things that I wish my home came with. Now, mind you, I was also running out of time because I was leaving to go on was I leaving at the time? No, I wasn't. I was not. I think I had to hurry up and make a decision. I wanted another model, but this was the last lot, and this lot, hold on. I think this was the last lot, and when I found out that I was not closing with Naca, I did talk to them about getting a whole different model of home, because I did not have the caps of housing that I had with Naca. So I was able to get more housing. However, they told me that the next, what they call it, the next section, if you will, of land was not going to be cleared off to, like, I think they said within 3 months or something like that, that they had to prepare the land before they can build again the other portion of the subdivision. Well, the apartment that we had moved to a month to month, and whenever you go to a month to month, it's very expensive, y'all. We were paying like over $2,000 for that apartment because we were on a month to month because we didn't want to lock in because we know our home was going to be finished. So to make a long story short, I just went ahead and said, okay, let's just keep this home because I didn't want to wait 3 more months. I didn't want to continue to pay the $2,000 month to month. So go figure. However, I wish I had to wait it. That's the number one mistake that I made. I wish I would have been a little more patient and waited. Also, to remind you, whenever you are waiting, you still have to make sure that your credit score stays in good faith. Your credit score as well as your credit. You got to make sure that it stays in good faith, still in good standards, so you can purchase the home. You cannot open any more accounts. You cannot lose your job, your income that you have that you close, well, that you applied the loan for. That income needs to stay the same. It can increase, but it needs to stay. It cannot drop. It needs to either stay the same or go higher. And you also have to be careful of switching jobs, because when you switch job, especially if it's a total different job, then you have to put some time into that job before you qualify, because they have to make sure that the switching in your career that you're going to stay on this job. So make a long story short, you guys, I ended up going with this house, and again, like I said, I wish I would have been patient enough to wait, but I didn't want anything to come in and ruin the chances of us getting a home. If your car go bad. I think I read somewhere when I was looking up home buying programs and things like that, either in the home buyer program, I think they told us that a girl had got accepted for a home and everything. Somebody in her family needed a car or something like that, and she decided to co-sign. Well, she co-signed for them, and that made her unqualified, because that's considered opening up another account. And you cannot open up any more accounts when you are in your home buying program until you sign your name on the dotted line to close on that home and those keys are in your hands. You better not open out another account. I don't care if it's a cell phone. I don't care if it's a credit card. I don't care if it's a furniture bill account. No, do not open up any more accounts until you have signed the dotted line on closing day and those keys are in your hands. Then you're free to go and open up other accounts, okay? So yeah, I just didn't want to ruin my chances. And so yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take y'all, okay, since we're in the kitchen, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and start in the kitchen. What I'm going to do is be behind the camera, or if you guys can see, I might stand where you can see me, or you just might see the house. We'll see. I'll see. Okay guys, so we are in the kitchen, and also I want to let you guys know that this is not the original color on my walls. This color right here is fennel gray that my friend and I, well, I think my husband did this part, but my friend and I had started painting, and then my husband kind of did some. Of course, it's not finished because y'all see there's a spot over there. That spot here, this is the original color of the walls of my home when we first purchased the home. This is what, and this is a flat paint, so it's easy to get marked. So excuse all the marks, y'all. Like I said, this house needs a lot of renovation, a lot of remodeling or whatever. So, and then you're gonna also see some paint marks because we're sampling paint too. So anyways, the first thing that I would have wanted in my home, in the kitchen area, is I would not have wanted my table to be in front of my island. I would prefer the table to be on the side. But because how the kitchen is made, there's not any space on the side for a kitchen table. So that is one of the things that I would have chosen a model that I can actually put my kitchen table on the side, because you know, to me, it's blocking the island when you put the chairs. It's still doable, don't get me wrong, because y'all see we got chairs there now. It's not, nothing in my house is staying. All of this stuff is going. This stuff is old, y'all. But just to show you, we do have tables, we do have chairs here at the island now, and it's enough space to walk by. However, I would have wanted the table to be on the side of the island instead of in front of the island. So that's the number one. Number two, I don't really like these cabinets, you guys. These cabinets are very cheaply made. Very cheaply made. They did have upgrade cabinets. However, again, because of the amount of housing I was capped for Naca, I could not choose those cabinets. But all of this stuff is gonna get changed originally. What else? Excuse me. Okay, another thing too, I could not, well, I was making the decisions as to how to best use the allotted money that I had for my home. Now, because my husband is in the business with selling appliances and home building and things like that, I told him that don't worry about the refrigerator, we can get the refrigerator. So right now, this is a fridge that we have in here that my husband had for his business that we're using. This is not the fridge that we're gonna keep in here. When we do the remodeling of our home, it will be another refrigerator. So just be mindful of that, you guys. Don't feel pressured to choose the refrigerator that comes with your home. If it doesn't come with the refrigerator, it's not hard to get a refrigerator, okay? So just use your money wisely when you're getting your home. Like, instead of the refrigerator, maybe you wanted to get a double stove or something like that. I don't know. Speaking of stoves, y'all see I have just a plain regular stove. I always wanted a stove and the microwave or whatever on the wall. So that is another thing that I will have loved to have come with my model, instead of having the microwave how it is now and the stove how it is now. I will have loved to have the microwave, and I think it's the oven portion, like on the wall here or here or whatever. And then this would have just been like the top, what do they call it? The top stove. And you didn't have the bottom, and that would have been like another cabinet. I would have loved to have that. Also, I would have loved to have the hooded thing, the vented hood thing. Instead of a cabinet here and a microwave here, it would just be the hood, the vent, which we are going to do that. Now, it's still going to be a regular stove, but it's not going to have the back of the stove, just going to have the bottom portion in the oven, so you can have more exposure to the backsplash, which we're going to put on our walls, because as you can see, it does not have any backsplash. So that's another thing that, this home, they didn't really offer a lot of upgrades like that with the backsplashes and things of that sort. At least I don't remember, but that's an easy fit, because like I said, my husband knows how to do this stuff. It's just getting the time to do everything, because he has the business, I work, we have a teenage son and all of that stuff. Our other children are adults. So it's a lot, you guys. So again, don't feel pressure. If you have a home, don't feel pressure that you have to come in and do everything. So yes, backsplash. So I'm kind of telling you guys the things that I wish I have gotten, as well as some of the things that we're going to do in our home. So yes, that's one of the things. And also too, the island. I wish my island, you guys, came with more storage. Like some people island, they have like cabinets on the side. I only have these two cabinets here. I only have these two cabinets here, and then my dishwasher, and then this is the end of the cabinet. I would have loved to have like a waterfall, and I would have loved to have cabinets on each side or some drawers, just to have more storage. Because you guys can see, this is my storage here along my counters. Don't mind that, y'all. I'm just showing y'all, okay? Don't mind anything that's out of order, y'all. Don't mind that right now. But yes, I would love to have drawers or something on either side, as well as the waterfall on the island. Another thing, and hopefully we can do that. I did talk to my husband about the waterfall. I know we cannot put cabinets on the end of the island because of how the inside is made, you know. So you have to actually get that type of island to be built for that, because you don't have the room to input. I don't have the room to input the cabinets and drawers here. Also, I wish I had a double sink. Not double sink. I wish I had one long sink, the deep sink. My husband and I, we did talk about that, but in order to do that, you guys, and we also talked about moving these countertops. This is the what you call these countertops? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to think. Oh goodness, I can't even think right now what these are called. Anyways, it was not an upgrade. It came with the home, but granted, yeah, granted. Yeah, granite countertops. These came with the home, but of course we don't like them. They really didn't have a whole lot of different patterns to choose from. This was kind of like one of the best ones because we were trying to get some black in it. We do want to change our countertops out. It's very expensive. We want to go with the quartz, or I forgot the other one, but I want something that looks kind of clean, not real busy, because this looks very busy. So whenever we decide to do that, that's when we'll change out the sink, okay? So I think that's pretty much it in the kitchen, besides the flooring. All throughout the house, you guys, we want black flooring. Now this is, I don't even know what this called. Vinyl, some type of vinyl something. And y'all, you might say, oh, her floors are dirty. No, this is the design of the flooring. I wish I had chosen something different, but they did not have a lot to choose from, you guys. This particular builder and this home did not have a lot, this style rather, this type of model did not have a whole lot to choose from. But I hate this flooring. It looks so nasty. It looks dirty all the time because of the pattern that's on the floor. So yeah, definitely gonna change out the flooring all throughout the house. Far as my pantry here, now my pantry is it's messy, y'all. I'm just being honest, okay? My pantry is a pretty good size. However, I wanted to be more aesthetically pleasing, of course. I talked to my husband about putting like a countertop here with some cabinets, and then just like some I don't know if I said cabinets at the top or not, but we have a different design that I want for my pantry. Also, this door, I would love to get a sliding door, which I talked to my husband about that, but he said because of how the frame is, he's not sure if we can get the sliding door that you can just push and it disappears into the wall. And not disappear, but it goes into the wall and then you can pull it back, only because how the door opens. I wish they would have allowed this door to open outwardly instead of this way, only because it makes it hard to get behind here. Now, yes, it does open all the way up, but if something falls, y'all, it's hard getting in this closet, okay? It's hard. Only because how it's made, but it is a decent sized closet, pantry, don't get me wrong. But yeah, we want to do some modern here too. And I'm not gonna show y'all outside because it's cold, number one, and my husband's stuff is just all out here until he gets his stuff of the building, what have you. But I wish we were able to get our patio extended all the way to the end of the house on both sides, allowing the sunroom or patio to be longer. So just know that's one thing too. Of course, the carpet. I would have not have chosen carpet if I had enough space. I mean, enough money all throughout. Now that little portion there, we'll get there in a minute, but that came with the house. That hardwood floor, not hardwood floor, that hardwood floor section there, that came with the house. Matter of fact, I know I went kind of backwards, y'all. Let me start at the front and then I'll come in here. Okay, so starting at my front door, I always wanted, let me turn the light on. Is that better? I don't get a lot of lighting in this house, y'all, because we're on the opposite side of the street, which is good during the summertime because your house is cooler. I would have loved to have the little sides of the door where it's windows on each side, and this door to be have a glass to it. But again, that was not an option. However, now we're not going to have the glass on the side here. Right here, we're not going to have the glass on each side because I don't think it's wide enough. But I do see a door that I want that has the glass and it's black. I put those little 2 black spots there because I was trying to see how that paint did on the door, and we never did finish. But until we can get that door, we may end up painting this door black. I want to change out all the hardware from this color to a matte black color as well throughout my house. I want all the doorknobs on every door, external as well as internal doors, to be black hardware. Okay, so now okay, so this part of the house here, this is my foyer, and a foyer, if you will. This is the only portion of the house where the hardwood floor came with the house, and this was the only color. Again, y'all, this builder did not have a lot of options to choose from. So it's like that old cherry looking brown wood, if you will, and it's the smaller planks. All of this will get changed. And then this portion here supposed to be the dining room, but as of now, I'll probably also link my empty house tour when I first purchased my home. You guys can see as well. But this is supposed to be a dining room. We're using it kind of like a little sitting area, if you will. And all this furniture will be gone too. This is old furniture, y'all. I would have loved, this is how, it's like a little, I don't know what you call that they have, the little square thing going around. But I would have loved for this to have some doors to it, even if it was like the sliding doors or something. Instead of it being open like this, I would have loved for it to have some type of closing door to it. And that's pretty much it on the outside. This is what I'm talking about, y'all. This encasing here, this square looking encasing, I would have loved for it to have a door. And as far as my stairs, you see this stairway here. I would have loved for it to be like an open stairwell. This part of the wall right here that I'm pointing to. Now, I do have a linen closet, a coat closet right here. So part of this can be cut down, not the whole thing for it to be completely open, just part of it. But that's very expensive. But that is one thing that I would love to do to make it a little more open. So that's one thing that I wish I had chose a home. I just could afford that type of home at that time. But again, because of the Naca, the Naca, I was capped, and I had to be particular as to what type of home that I purchased. So yeah, but I would have wanted a home that had an open stairwell. To be more specific, I would have loved to have like the catwalk, which I did see a home like that, but that house was old, and my realtor told me that it's not good to get old homes because you don't know what type of problems that they may actually have that you can't see with the naked eye. But once they go and do the what they call it, they go and do the home inspection, you don't know what it may reveal. So I was like, okay, I'll just get new construction. But anyways, yeah, I would love to have this open up, which my husband and I, we did talk about it. It's very expensive, but maybe doable, but that will be way down the journey. I would have loved to have, again, hardwood on my stairs as well instead of carpet. My stairs does the wraparound. You got this, so I have 2 landings here, and then there's another landing here, and then more stairs going upstairs. So yeah, would love to have carpet there. I would have chosen that. You guys can kind of see, I'm not going to go upstairs, I'm just kind of showing you guys. You guys can see that wall right here. That is where my upstairs loft area, which it is huge, and I'm glad about that. But I will also have wanted this to be open, all of that to be open on my stairwell, all of that to be open. Like have like this type of railing here, up here instead of the wall. Okay, so another thing here, let me face here first, that we're going to change. It's not a big deal, but we're going to change. And I did not notice this until because they do give you a 1 year where you can kind of go through your house and see what is wrong and what they need to come back and maybe fixed. I did not see this light, you guys, as well as upstairs. There's a lot of not really uneven flooring, but like it has settled, because your home will settle, but it makes these little creak noise now on the floors. I didn't notice that till after the year, and so it was too late. But anyways, this light here, y'all can see that light right here. This one is not even. These lights are not even. So I want to move this light, shift this light over so it can be even with this light. And we got some chandeliers already for that. Now, I know you guys see crown molding on some of my walls and some of you don't. It did not come with crown molding. We actually installed this crown molding. So that's why over here, there's no crown molding. And the reason why there's no crown molding over here is simply because we were going to do let me see if I remember what it's called. Oh gosh, I don't remember what it's called, but y'all know on ceilings you have, it's like 4 big squares. We were going to do that on this ceiling. However, the reason why we didn't go with that again is because it's going to actually make the ceiling a little lower. And my ceilings downstairs, I want to say is 10 feet. I think they're 10 feet, either 10 or 11 feet. But it's going to actually make the ceiling look a little lower. As you can see over here, there's no crown molding either. So that's what we were going to do. But I don't know, I think we changed our minds. So my husband, if we don't do that again, my husband will probably go back and put more crown molding there. And then we're going, so I'm on the fence, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to keep this room. Yeah, my curtains fell. I don't know if I'm going to keep this room as a sitting room or if I'm going to make it a dining room. I don't know, y'all. I kind of like a dining / office space, because I believe in living in my home, not just having stuff there just to look pretty. I believe in using every aspect of my home. Okay, yeah, those are some furniture there from my son's room, his mattress and his his bed frame, and some mirrors that we're going to use to put on this wall here going all the way up. So yeah, and plus we're going to put a chandelier where you guys see that recessed lighting, a chandelier is going to go there, and some mirrors going to go all the way up that wall. This is my cloak closet here. Nothing to say about that. This long wall here, we plan on doing the wall paneling here. Hopefully, I don't know if that's what we're gonna do today or get started on it. We did put these two just to kind of like get a measurement, but I think we have to go and redo what my husband was saying. So that's what's gonna be on this wall, and then I'm gonna have 2 chandeliers here on these 2 lightings. Plus, like I said, that light has to get shifted over, and then I'm gonna have, instead of having this here at the front, it's gonna have a what you call it, a table. Y'all, I'm forgetting what you call it. Anyways, you guys will see the upgrades, but I have that here, the table to go there. That's that there, and then this is the family room here. I don't have really much. Another thing. I'm sorry. You guys will see all throughout my home, there's no casing around my windows. No frames around my windows. Any of my my windows. And that's something that I wish I did. It wasn't a big deal because I was going to, I said I'll just put curtains. But I don't know, I guess it's more traditional. It's like traditional with the frames around the windows. So I don't know. That's not a big deal to not have any type of window frames, because that's an easy fix too. So, but if you do want those, make sure that your builders do include the window frames, around the windows. What I'm saying. I don't really have a whole lot to say about my living room space. The only awkwardness, and it might be because I have not really like planned out this portion of the house yet. I have a kind of like a design in mind, but I'm not 100% sure. It's so open, and right now how we have this couch placed, you have all the space here. So just trying to see how to fill up this, make it look a little more homey or whatever. So I'm still working on that, but I don't really have much to say about this space here, because other than moving the carpet, that's the only thing I wish I had hardwood floors throughout, at least the first floor. Oh, I do have one complaint. Well, not a complaint. Excuse me for snoring. I do have one thing that I will wish I had this model home came with. And when I say model home, I mean the style of home that I have. I did wish it came with I want to say it's called a hearth. I think it's called a hearth. When you have like the little building thing around your fireplace. I don't know. Right now I say that, I guess because the design has not been made yet. Just to kind of like make it seem like the fireplace is off the floor. Right now I feel like it's on the floor, and having that little hearth, I think that's what it's called, is kind of give the illusion that the fireplace is lifted off of the floor. Right now it's a flat space. It's flat. My fireplace actually is electric. And I did not know that the other equipment that we need, or what they call it, the septic tank, I think that's what it's called, did not come with the home to work the fireplace. So yeah, I wish I had known that too. But other than that, that's really the only thing that I can say about this portion of my home. And we already did the kitchen, my laundry room. Now, my garage, I'm not gonna open up this door, y'all, because y'all be like, oh my gosh, because that's my husband's work area. I do wish that we had they say it's a 2-car garage, y'all, but it's hard fitting 2 cars in there. I wish I did have a 3-car garage. Okay, this is my laundry room. It's a nice size. It's a big size. You know, no complaint here. We do plan on fixing this up a little better. I'm not gonna say exactly what because the video is being very long. But yeah, this is the laundry room. Again, that floor is gonna go all the way here too into the house. And then this is my powder room that we have already renovated. We're not finished, but this is what we did. We had y'all know the pedestal sinks. We had a regular pedestal sink. Close this, y'all don't want to see the toilet. We had a regular pedestal sink. We changed out the sink and we got a, what do you call this? We got a, oh gosh, what you call it? A free-flowing vanity, I think is what it's called. Everything came from Amazon. We changed out this mirror here. It was just a regular oval mirror. We changed out that. We did everything here. Everything is different. We put this in here. Everything came from Amazon. Even my toilet seat. Y'all saw how the toilet seat went down. The seat as well as this goes down. The soft close that was purchased from Amazon. This toilet paper thing purchased from Amazon. We changed out the wall. This right here, this came from Home Depot, as well as I believe these two came from Home Depot. My husband did all of this work, y'all. All of this work. And the wallpaper came from Amazon. And the flooring, this plant right here came from Home Goods. This flooring was purchased from Floor and Decor. Floor and Decor is where the flooring came from. So really the only thing we have to do in here now, we need to change out this as well as these for the door, change that to a matte black. And my husband have to go back and paint. That's pretty much it in here. Go back and paint the trim and the what do you call these, the borders or whatever, and then I can finish designing, put the things on the walls. But that's pretty much it in here, y'all, that needs to be fixed. Oh, another thing, we're gonna change out the sockets, the lighting in the socket, change that to a matte black as well. But that's pretty much it in here, y'all. Okay, y'all, so we just completed that. Also, just to let you know, I get a lot of my inspiration from Pinterest. Also, I look on YouTube for content creators who are designing their homes, or first-time home buyers, or home upgrades, or what have you. That's pretty much where I get my inspiration from. Also, I think it's called LTK. Some people put their home decor stuff on there as well. So there's a lot of different places you can get inspiration from. And they know it's nothing, you know, people use other inspirations. People use other people. How can I say this? It's okay to look at other people's designs, what they do in their home. You can still put your own twist on into it. So that's pretty much what I do. You guys, now I cannot tell you how soon, how quickly these upgrades or renovations, home improvements are going to be, because we're real people. We do have jobs. My husband's job can be, you know, sometimes he have slow days, sometimes he have fast days, especially when it gets closer to summer. He's really, really busy. You know, I work 3 nights a week, 12-hour shifts. I am a registered nurse, work night shifts. So yeah, we try to fit in what we can do when we can. But to be honest, we really was not giving it our all as far as the timing. So that is what we're going to do this year, is put more planning into action. And yeah, so I just ask you guys to be patient with me. I will probably call it turning our new construction build into our no, maybe turning our house into our home, something like that, because it's been since 2018 that we purchased this home, so it's not like it's new now. So I don't know, maybe along that title saying turning our house into our home, to something like that. Again, be patient with me. We'll get these videos up as we have the time to get the process done. I will also probably bring you guys along the journey. It will be like vlog style, showing you guys what we worked on. And even when I do my regular content vlogs, you guys will probably see some of it, and I will probably even talk a little bit about it in those vlogs, but not necessarily show you guys or tell you guys what next, but maybe mention it because you're probably going to see it because I vlog in my home. So yeah, that's pretty much it that I'm going to do for this vlog, you guys. Like I said, tomorrow, I know tomorrow will have already come and gone by the time you guys get this video, but tomorrow, which is January the 26th, y'all will get a vlog from me when I went to the hair salon, and then the week after that will be my birthday vlog, and then the week after that will be this current vlog that I'm vlogging now, and then hopefully after that it will be some home projects. Now, depending on how far we get, I may do my house to home series. Maybe that's what I'll call it. My house to home series, maybe on a Wednesday. And then I'll continue with my vlogs on the Sunday, something like that. I'll work it out, you guys, but I just ask that you be patient with me. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you leave your comments below, because I love engaging with you guys and I want you to engage with me. We are a family here. We are here to encourage each other. We're here to watch each other's journey and to, you know, salute everyone and just to encourage each other and to inspire one another just to keep going no matter what journey you are on. And also, I hope and pray that you guys just support my channel. You know, I'm about lifestyles, I'm about home decor, some fashion here and there. I'm about faith, I'm about inspiration. Y'all know I am a Christian, I love God. So of course, you're going to hear about him because I serve him and I vlog my life. So yeah, I love you guys so much, and thank you for everything. And also too, make sure you watch my videos throughout the whole video, you guys. Even if you don't watch it, just turn it on, let it be playing in the background. But make sure you come back and like it now and leave a comment. Okay guys, I'm gonna go. Make sure you stay encouraged so you can encourage others, stay inspired so you can inspire others, and be the best that you can be. And till the next time guys, I love you and be safe. Bye guys.